Welcome to the Battleground Aces. This is SithJaeger, and today we are in the Leopard 2A7 Plus. This is the newly released Tier 9 German, top of the line, modern tank. Looks like we are in for a 6-on-6 match on the town map. So, guys, this is actually my very first time using this tank, and I'm going to stick to the same tactics I use when I drive other tanks, especially when I spawn on this side of the map. This little spot right here is good for hull down. You can target reds that are coming from either side of that building. You do have to be careful for those formations that are there in the center. And it does look like our teammate was taking some fire, so as we see one tank fire, we're going to respond. And I can't tell if we are getting any hits or not. So the thing about playing in Modern, the games are a lot quicker, in my opinion, than the ones that are in WW2. I also think more players boost in Modern because it gets to be frustrating really quick when you're going against these other guys that like to boost and dogfight a lot. I am not actually really great at dogfighting. I realize my strengths and weaknesses, and so I try to play to my strengths. Okay, it does like we are in for a 5-on-6 match. It does like the tanks have moves. So we're going to move up a little bit, but we do see that one red comes out, and we are going to focus on them, and one red is gone. But we have two blues gone, so it is now a 4-on-5 match. Now, anytime you are playing in any kind of tank, you always want to focus on tanks that are engaging your teammate. Because as I've always said, if they are focused on someone else, they cannot focus on you. Quickly, we turn around to get in a different position. We don't want to get flanked. I do see some reds coming from behind us. It is now a 4-on-4 match. And here comes an Abrams right at us. 170 to the front. He pulls back. We pull back. Smart play. 3-on-4 match. Challenger 2 is now gone. Trying to focus on that Abrams again to get another frontal shot. I don't know what kind of shot we got there, but it looked like it was a 400 plus damage. Whoa, here comes an Abrams ace from between the buildings. Very hard to keep track of what's going on when these players are coming from between the buildings. But this is Mr. Azim 777 with RTB. As you can see here, we are trying to get into a position to shoot at the rear. We miss, and now the dogfight is on. So what I want you to pay attention to is just how this tank maneuvers in a dogfight, and just be aware that Mr. Azim does boost. So we also want to take a look at how good this tank takes hits. As you can see, Azim very adept at doing the snap spins, or sliding turns, I'm sorry. And it's very hard to get a side shot in on him. We do have the advantage in health, but just in one shot, it looks like we are just about even. And right now, I am trying to get any kind of shot or advantage in position to take a shot. Somewhat difficult to do. Quickly passes us up and slides to his left. Now we are trying to angle for that side shot. Still doing pretty good, but there we go down beneath 1,000 health. We do get one side shot into him, and he takes 300 off of us. It is a 2-on-1 match. We are down to maybe one shot left. And our game is over. We did manage to get him down to 300 health. And Aka comes for the final shot to take the win. All right, let's see what our first game was like in this tank. 5,893 damage and 1 kill. We did come in second. Did not pick up any medals, but I would say that is a pretty good first game in the 2A7. So here we're going to pick up, I guess, halfway through another game that I was in. And I want you to see right now, this Abrams has about 347 health. Slowed it down there, and we have 2,500. And I just wanted to show you this part of the video. We will also show the rest of the game on my 1-in-5 match. just to see how the tank maneuvers. There you can see it is a lot like the Abrams, flipping as we go over terrain that is not even. We do try to reverse, and we are just trying to get one shot into the tank. I do spot another Abrams coming my way. We fire, but I believe we missed. Now, having been here at the beginning, I do know that every single other player aside from H here is a bot. So we're going to try to focus on getting rid of H and then moving on to the bots. As you can see here, I am still having difficulty taking H out until that final shot. Just could not maneuver over the terrain like I wanted to. Quickly, we take out AP, and it's now a 1-on-3 match. Like I said, the rest of these guys are going to be bots, but I did want to give you guys a chance to see how the tank maneuvers, how other tanks take hits from it, so pay attention to the damage. There we get 400 off the side. Now it looks like we were able to shoot, but we missed for some reason. I guess we weren't pointed exactly right. We do get 200 on a top shot, 1 and 3. Not too worried about the other tank that's firing on us. Pull forward and the rear shot for the kill. In doing so, the Abrams gets tossed a little bit. And now we need to take care of him. Rear shot. Oh, we just could not reload fast enough. Pull back. We don't want to take a side shot, so we pull forward. We catch him coming over. He fires. We line up for a side shot. I couldn't quite get the damage that we saw there, or that we did there. 978. $444 to the side. And, of course, we bounce. Have to have a bounce. Can't just go a single dogfight without a bounce. And Mr. is off to his next match. All right, so we're going to speed up the video here in just a second. Don't want to waste you guys' time in looking for this last tank. Don't know what kind of tank he is, or where he's at, or how much health he has. So we're being a little cautious, trying to skirt the side, limit the angles that the other tank can attack me from. Backing up a little bit. I realize that we are on our side of the map, so I cannot begin to capture the flag until I cross the map to the other side. Here in a second, I will spot the red. Now down to a one-on-one match. Let's use the terrain to try to get an angled look at him from a safe position. There he goes, crossing over. Can we spot him for damage? We do. He has about 1,700 health left. Now you're going to see what I do here. I target the side, and I'm doing about 400 damage to the side. We get him down to about 451, and now I want to target the front because I know I'm not going to do over 450 damage. And we get him down to 30 health points. All right, so here I'm trying to maneuver my way back to their side of the map to capture their flag, having a little trouble turning there. And again, we are going to speed up the action here to move toward the end of the match. Make sure you always use the base for cover, especially when you know what side the enemy is on. All right, we see him moving to our left. So we're going to do a quick turn and pull back to the right and go the entire length of the map back to our base. Now, I am not sure how many tanks we have already finished off, but we're going to see if we can wait just a little bit. Oh, we do take an incoming round, but he misses, to see if we can pick up an executioner. All right, here he comes. Focus in for one final shot. Capping the flag. Boom goes the dynamite. T-80 is gone. And we have captured the flag. All right, 16,000 coins, 21,000 with our platinum account. We do, of course, pick up the ace gunner and the tank killer. Like I said, we did not get the executioner, but this match was 1 real person and 5 bots. So this is the final match that I wanted to show you guys today. We are going to have a face-off with Uber and Thailand here. I guess you can call it a face-off. More like a dogfight and 1 runaway. Taking a screenshot there because it looks like we have 2 guys from EDP. I just now noticed one is Thailand 26 and one is Thailand 11. 6-on-5 match. 26 thanking us. We respond. Now, normally I don't like to move to this side of the map, but I am trying to get some video footage in this tank. And that was actually something that I had a real problem with. It just seems like in Modern, it is hit or miss, and I mean miss badly. There were several games where I was outmatched. We were down a tank. We had AFK tanks. I just could not get a lot of matches with full teams of real players. I don't know if that's something that you guys run into anytime you are trying to play Modern, but I don't seem to have that problem when I am playing in low Modern, or that problem when I'm playing in the top-of-the-line World War II era. But it just seems like, I don't know, maybe because the tanks are so expensive, people don't play Modern. Maybe it's because a lot of people boost and it gets frustrating. But it took me a really, really long time just getting these videos. And actually, these are the 3 games that, best games that I had. Here we're taking on a bot. I was thinking about aiming for the real player, but I did not get a good look. So we go ahead and finish off the T80. Now, anytime you guys are having a little trouble passing the T80 here, are here in the Valley of Death, these guys will come down from the top and take that side of the ridge. It's going to allow us an opportunity to pull behind him. I don't even know if he knows we are here. And the race is on. We are in pursuit. Oh, he cracks up into a boulder. Not a great move on his part. Sadly, we cannot get true rear shots. He does manage to snake his way out, and the chase is on. We do finally manage to get some shots at his rear. You can slow it down and see exactly how much damage we were doing there. But that looked like a rear shot that only did 300 damage. That doesn't seem right at all. There we take the final kill shot, down for a 3-2. I know that 1 is definitely Uber tank, and then we possibly have a bot. Take 1 side shot, we miss, and we need to move behind him. He's engaged in our teammate. We need to make that move. We try to get around and take those rear shots. Oh, but he finished off the Abrams. We do manage to get a side shot, and now he's trying to line up for his shots on the next tank. I don't know if he is aware we are behind him. It looks like he is. We do get a side shot in for 450. He bounces, and the dogfight is on again. Now, I do manage to do a little bit better in this dogfight. There I am trying to do some snap turns, going back and forth. Oh, could not get the rear shot on in, and now a bounce. Can we get a side shot here? We do. 400 plus. Is this the last shot? No, it's not. Using his speed to try to get behind us for a rear shot. We are within 1 shot. Oh, I can't believe we could not get 200 on that side shot. We must have hit his turret. But we do finally manage to finish off Uber Tank, and now it's a 1-on-1 match. So, guys, I have to be honest with you. This is not my favorite tank when it comes to the Tier 9 modern line tanks. It seems to handle like an Abrams, just not quite as good. But it also doesn't turn as quick as an Armata. It's kind of in the middle, I guess. I often found my times wishing I had one or the other, but just not this tank. It does not seem to be as powerful as the other tanks, although it does seem to take a hit pretty good. But when you're not dishing out some great damage, you know, taking hits it doesn't please me in one bit. So this is my last game in this tank. I don't know when I will use it again. I guess everybody gets in the mood to drive any tank on any given day. We did do 8,000 damage, but my recommendation is to go with either the Armata or the Abrams. As always, guys, if you want to discuss this or anything else Armored Aces related, please join us on the Armored Aces forum. Until next time, SithJaeger out.